streaming on Twitch. Oh. Streaming on Twitch and also streaming on YouTube. Let me just bring it over there. Stream like this. I can barely see chat. Hello and welcome to a new type of stream. I am going to be reading Bionicles Legends 6 City of the Lost by Greg Vashte. This book has been water damaged by me maybe a week ago. My fault. But hey, let's just bring it a little bit closer and let's just read. I want to read until I get bored. That's basically what I'm doing. So, prologue. 80,000 years ago, Hryduck stood on the tower on his island fortress, looking down at his assembled army. His troops came from an endless number of places. Some were Mataran criminals, others violent brutes, looking for the chance to fight, and by far the majority were simply beings who were no longer welcome in their homelands. They were thieves, murderers, traitors, and liars, and easily the most beautiful sight he had ever seen. He shifted his gaze to the west. Therefore, Tagadok's and Mantak's armies had set up camp to the east. The legends of Karma and Elek were prepared for battle. Karapa army was the last to arrive, and then they had immediately begun skirmishing with some of the others. No effort has been made to stop them. It was best they kept their weapons and their battle's instincts sharp for what was to come. Hryduck took a deep breath. The air smelled sweet. He wanted to savor these last few moments of his life. Soon, he would no longer be just the ruler of a small realm, one almost beneath the notice of the great spirit Mata Nui. Before this day was through, he would be undisputed king of 1/6 of the known universe. If it were possible for a biomechanical being to be perfect physical specimen, Hryduck was it. Even if his armor and weapons were taken away, he would have the radiated power. He would still have the radiated power. It was hard for him to comprehend how some beings, in even entire intelligent species, could live out their lives with monstrous appearances. He imagined they must not be dead inside, so didn't notice the horror they inspired. I realize this is probably illegal for me to do this, which is the reason why I'm gonna just straight up delete this evidence. Read his power, blah blah blah. Monstrous appearance. He imagined he must be dead, just be dead inside, and so he didn't notice the horror they inspired. A strong wind set the island trees to swaying the scent of campfires, unwashed Mataran, and Rahi mounts combined into a musty, foul aroma. The smell triggered memories of past conquests that have been hard-fought battles and were worth winning, but they could not compare with what he and his allies were to undertake. One of his battle leaders approached. "Sir, all is ready. We await your order to strike." Hryduck nodded, his keen eyes trained on his legions below. Indeed, 3 members of a Mataran rearguard unit has propped their weapon against the rocks and are having a conversation among themselves. Why? The battle leader turned to look, then flustered it. He answered, I have no explanation, sir. There will be discipline at once. A tight smile appeared on Pradak's face. 3 ignored their orders while the 50 companions stand at attention and do nothing about it. Not satisfactory at all. No, not at all satisfactory. He turned to the battle leader. Pass the word among my legions. That unit is to be attacked and completely destroyed immediately along with you. What? So, Product hand flashed out and grabbed the battle leader by the throat. He took 2 quick strides and thrust the unfortunate being over the edge of the towers. His his captive's legs dangled in space. Am I speaking some unknown Laturian dialect? Product whispered. Do you require a translator? I want you to go down there and order your own destruction. I want you to do it now. Product leaned in close. His fetid breath washing over his frightened subordinates. Be assured, my legion will be far swifter and more merciful in carrying out their task than I would be. With Product idly tossed the battle leader back onto the stone floor of the tower. The paddock began scrambling to his feet and raced down the stairs carrying out his orders. When he reached the bottom, he could... I'm already bored. Let's just finish this. He would command him, the leader, blah blah blah. He would do this because he knew Product was right. Death at their heads would be far preferable to the same fate in the clutches of his rulers. I only made it to page 4 and I'm already bored. And if I want to read this is like over 100 pages. 122 to be exact. The other 5 Barakis were waiting for in the fortress center. You know how long is chapter 1? This is prologue. That was a prologue. That was a prologue. I kind of don't want to do this anymore. What time is it now? I can't even make it past like 10 minutes. And I already got bored of reading a book. Yeah, I give up. This is so boring. Cut the stream. Cut the stream.